I'm spending the next 100 days stranded on this deserted island with no food, little to no resources, and no animals. But in the face of these challenges, can I thrive and survive 100 days on this island? Well, we start this journey on day 1. I took a long hard look into the vast ocean surrounding me and decided to cut down all the trees that was left on this small island. But the one thing I was going to need a lot of was food, so using the leaves around me, I tried to get seeds.
This is the last one. If this one doesn't drop the seed, we're
I didn't manage to get a single seed. It's okay though, because we have a whole ocean around us, so I went to go kill some fish instead. It wasn't sustainable, but it'll do. I then made a boat and captured a turtle in the boat, and I called him Gavin. So I then went exploring to see what else lies ahead of this island. I found a ruined portal poking through the water, and a ship and this really small temple thing. I got mending boots from the portal and a bunch of potatoes from the ship. Then I got hit by a trident that took like 3 hearts off of me. The realization hit me that we were in a hardcore world, so I set sail back home. Once I got back, I started working on a small potato farm, and I quickly realized it was nighttime. With no bed to sleep on, the only thing I could do was to go mining. I managed to get some coal and decided to make a campfire and a furnace to cook my fish.
first bit of decent food.
Day 2, I went deeper into the mines to unfold a massive cave lurking under my island. You see, dying really wasn't on my bucket list, so I went down with caution and I eliminated all of the mobs there. Well, I tried. So I took the last zombie out, and lo and behold, there was iron right to the left of me. In total, I managed to get 8 pieces of iron until my pick broke.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
So I went back up to the surface to smelt my iron. I threw away my puny wooden tools and I upgraded to iron tools. There was a lot more to that cave, like zombies, lapis, iron creepers, and spiders. Wait a second. String equals to a fishing rod, and that equals to more food. It's common sense. But this would also eliminate the food crisis we're having. Once acquired, I sprinted to the surface and I finally crafted a fishing rod to then go fishing the whole night. Rest assured though, I cooked all my iron and I got a full set. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I actually found 1 diamond. What the? Why is it just... You know, I'll take it. Day 3, I started with vengeance. That trident geezer from day 1, yeah, it stuck with me. On the surface, he was nowhere to be seen, so I checked that small temple thing, and nothing was there, of course, until... No way. This was my chance to get rid of the guy. I hit him, he hit me. We was basically trading hits. But that stupid trident he had was quite literally OP. Oh my god. Actually, might die. And my health in a blink of an eye went straight to 2 hearts. Oh my god. I didn't want to die on day 3, by the way, so I took this L and I went home. Looking back on this island, it looked mega bland. Something needed to change. So I started working on a mining entrance as something we will use a lot. I wanted to keep that cavey feel to it, and to be honest, I was quite happy with the result.
Okay, it's okay. This is okay.
I spent the night fishing into day 4, starting with thunder striking right in front of me. Oh my god. It's a great start. The island needed some work. To be more exact, it needed to be flattened. I was going to need some more room for my future plans, so I spent the morning flattening it out. Yay. I thought it'd be funny to use my 1 and only diamond on a shovel. I'm so funny. Wow, yeah, I instantly regretted it after it.
Why did I do that? What? Actually...
I then finished digging up the island and started working on making the mining entrance look a bit nicer. And I built a ladder system for ease of access as well. But I wanted to see more of what was in that cave.
To be honest, there was just lots and lots and lots of mobs down there.
Day 5, I came up with the idea of making a mob farm, or specifically for string, as the thing I was missing the most was a bed. I spent day 5 and 6 gathering the materials, and on day 7 I started building the farm. I built the farm far away from the island as I didn't want it clashing with future plans. The amount of cobblestone needed to make this absolutely shocked me, as it was 26 stacks, but by sunrise of day 8 it was done. Well, I hoped so. Before testing the farm, I took a break and mined some trees, and it was actually kind of peaceful. One of the main reasons I wanted a bed was because of this stupid, annoying ass mob. Bro, leave me alone. So I eagerly went AFK to see the results of the farm. After I was done AFKing, I checked, and there were loads of spiders in there.
Oh my gosh.
So much that we had enough to make a bed. We're on day 9, and we were finally able to make a bed. No more having to worry about hearing this sound. Because I can sleep now, baby. And I think my reaction says it all. First sleep in, let's go, baby. Sweet dream. I spent day 10 composing myself fishing. I found it really relaxing, and it also let me think of stuff I wanted to do. And one of the first things was to make a better potato farm, because this is just embarrassing to look at. So I started making another small island that will connect to the main island. I wanted this farm to slowly become bigger and bigger as the days go on. I then planted the 18 potatoes we had and finally started a proper farm. But what good is it if you have an island but no way of getting there? So I started working on a bridge design I was happy with, and I connected it to the main island. I was pretty pretty stumped for the day, so I went to bed. Day 11, I started construction on my house. I didn't want it to be big, nor did I want it to be small, so I went in the middle. I built this into day 12 until the first proper life had appeared at my feet. Whoa! Where's the villager? Why is he invisible? He was invisible for some reason. Kinda actually wanted to see him, but I finished the house and killed those llamas as they kept annoying me. Come by day 13, and when I was adding the glass, the wanderer finally appeared. There he is! He stopped drinking! Yo, no, what's up, huh? Look at this handsome fella. I decided to call him Jeremy. I moved all my belongings to the house and then added a little path to the house as well. After moving into the house, I then spent the rest of the day fishing. The next morning, I went to go say hi to Jeremy and wanted to go exploring. I walked to the boat with Gavin, but there was 2 turtles in the boat. I had no idea who Gavin was and was contemplating on which one to kill. I couldn't do that to my own kind. No, I actually can't. So I made a boat and went exploring on my own this time. I found an ocean monument that I did not want to go any closer at all. There was a ship near it with some iron and emeralds. Then there was a huge temple that was literally shouting my name. Also, it turns out that there is loot in these small temples, by the way, and in one of these, I got a brand new fishing rod. It's a fishing rod. And it wasn't long until all the mobs started coming in. Okay, nah, we're good. I was slowly being surrounded and I had to get home. I really did not want to risk dying. Considering there was chests in the small temples, I went back to the first one I saw out of curiosity to see what was in it. And there he was, a trident guy. It was now or never I was going to delete him from my world. Okay, that was easy, but he dropped a trident. My luck was increasing. I could sense something good was going to be in here. Ah. What? A new... Luck of the sea, we needed this. Yeah, it would have been handy to have this within the first few days of starting this. Well, I wanted to merge them with an anvil, but I didn't have enough iron, so duty calls for a mining session. I came across this amazing cave full of the materials that we needed. Oh, diamonds. So I gathered all of the materials from the cave and crafted a diamond pickaxe and sword. Talk about luck, we also had a slime chunk in this cave. Like, what? Slime? Is this a slime chunk? Yo! I continued mining into day 17 and gathered some obsidian for a portal and an enchantment table. Finishing our mining trip more advanced than I could have ever thought. I crafted the table getting ready to finally get enchantments on our tools. I started with the pickaxe getting efficiency and then the sword getting sharpness and finally the shovel getting efficiency again. Day 18 started beautiful. I mean, look at that! That's just unbelievable, isn't it? The anvil needed to be made, and I merged the 2 fishing rods, hoping that this will make a huge difference. This day, I wanted to make the island more organized, and to start this, we needed a better tree storage thing? I don't know. I had to get a lot of dirt, though, so I spent the entire day getting that, sadly. I started working on another island for a bigger tree storage, but I ran out of dirt, and I needed to get more, except I kept getting ambushed by mobs. And because of that, I made a diamond chest plate for better protection. During the night, I finished the tree island and went to bed into day 20. I worked on making a bridge into the island to keep the theme I had for my potato island. I was so tired, I then spent the entire day fishing to relax and to test out my new rod. I got nothing good. What did we get? Oh, we got nothing. I went out for most of the day gathering coal as I had basically nothing. But I did this till night and went to bed when I was back on the surface. Today I felt like entering a new dimension. The Nether. Considering this place is surrounded with lava, I had to be, well, very careful. After mining a few blocks away, I was actually lucky enough to find a fortress right away. No way, bro. After bridging carefully, and I mean carefully, we landed right next to the fortress. Of course, we had to take a look. And of course, there was wither skeletons, blazes, some chests, and the fact was, I was very undergeared. Oh my god! The fortress gave me such a scare that I hurried my way back home and slept to recover from a near-death experience. I realize how undergeared I am. I did some research this day and found that if I made a turtle helmet, I could be underwater for a lot longer. And to make those, we need to breed turtles to make scoots. 5, in fact. Turns out it takes 4 to 5 nights for these eggs to hatch though, so we were gonna have to wait to see that happen. During the night, I went fishing, and thank God I did because I got this. Ooh. But out of literally nowhere, this happened. Ooh. That is How did you get here? How did you get here? But considering to merge this insane fishing rod to my old one, it was 25 levels. I then spent the evening getting just enough to put them together, getting the best fishing rod you can get in this game. The eggs were slowly cracking, which was a good sign. Ooh. It's cracking.
These ones are cracking as well. Ooh.
I then started an outline for the next island to begin the build of the nether. I had an outline of deep slate, and then on the inside, I filled it in with netherrack. And by day 28, we finally had the island done. As I was starting to decorate it, I kind of had a brain fart moment. I thought you could bone meal these mushrooms, but you can't.
Bloody.
Okay, how do you grow fungi? Because of that, I lost all motivation to continue building that island and instead came up for a name for my pet pig. I'm gonna call you Trevor. I like that name. Trevor. We're gonna call you Trevor. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I then spent the day gathering seagrass and mass producing more turtle eggs in hopes that they would hatch. Day 29, their eggs had still not hatched. Because of that, I went fishing instead in hopes that the eggs would finally hatch. How have they not hatched? The eggs had still not hatched, so I went on to do other tasks. But seeing how bad my armor and tools were, I needed to get more diamonds. In total, we managed to get 8 diamonds in around 15 minutes before my pickaxe broke. I then resurfaced back home to make another one. I slept with Trevor staring into my soul. Trevor, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Day 31, we officially called the pig Trevor. Welcome to the family, Trevor. Continuing on from our mining trip earlier, we started strong with 3 diamonds and stumbled upon this beautiful cave. And there was only 1 single diamond in this entire cave. For the next 2 days, I continued mining for diamonds. And by day 34, we had a total of 14 diamonds and more than enough to make a full diamond set. Yes. I then enchanted all of my armor and then wandered outside to see this. Trevor! Pigs! We can breed pigs! I built a temporary pen for the pigs so we can breed more, and so Trevor can actually get more friends. I realized that I needed better enchantments, but I don't have enough books. Since from fishing, I knew I could get some more books, so I spent the entire night fishing to only get 1 book. Bruh. Oh my god. So instead of fishing, I went exploring instead. There was a lot of shipwrecks near me with chests upon chests upon chests filled with paper, and possibly the world's smallest island. Look how small this is. I got a decent amount of paper and headed back home and noticed that one of the eggs went missing.
Did one of the turtles hatch? Did one of the turtles hatch and I wasn't here?
Oh my god. I didn't want to lose sight of these eggs, so I stared at them for literally an entire day. Day 37, I thought to myself, I really needed to get this island done. So I went to the nether to gather materials and came back to finish the island. Well, most of it. I worked on a new island for the enchantment table thingy. I spent the rest of day 40 working on the details and the platform of the island, but there was one thing missing though, and that was the bookshelves. The plan was set and I went to the nether to gather leather by trading and killing these objects. This took a very long time. By the end of it, I was only able to make 2 books. I was definitely going to need more paper. So I was back at it to looting shipwrecks once again. I wasn't going to stop until I was confident that we had enough paper. Whilst getting paper, there was also a small mushroom island with, lo and behold, sugarcane. By the end of the paper raiding, we were so close to finishing the island, so on day 47, I went to get more leather, which took even longer, and I finally finished it on day 48. Yes! Oh my god. I then repaired my armor with my diamonds. I'm going to regret doing this, by the way. And then spent the entire day getting levels until I realized my pickaxe was getting low. Now, the realization hit me that when I repaired all my armor, it turns out I used all of my diamonds. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. How smart of me. So I spent the entire day again mining, and whilst mining, broke my diamond pickaxe, and only came back with 4 diamonds. I ain't believe that, bro. I've been mining for a day straight. I ain't seen no fucking diamonds. But something truly magical happened whilst I was away. He hatched! He hatched! He hatched! Yes! Yes! This one! Oh my god! Where'd this one go? No! I actually got so scared this one was gonna run away, so I built a little pen just for this one. A scoop! We got a scoop! So to not have another situation like that again, I cooped up all of the turtles into this fence pen. It felt horrible, but it had to be done. This is what we were after though. I was gonna need more levels, so I built this contraption that lures piglins that not only brings levels, but also gold. After using this for 10 minutes, I actually got to level 33, and I used the levels I got to get possibly the best enchantment you could get on a pickaxe. Oh! So worth it! So I did what any Minecraft player would do, and I went mining straight away to test it out. I spent day 53 and 54 mining and came back with 38 diamonds. A pretty good pickaxe if I say so myself. The nether island I had built was definitely on my mind, so I continued finishing it, and to be honest, I actually really like the outcome of this. I spent this day getting more experience in the nether, nothing really crazy. How low my armor was, it was best that we made a new set, where I got some really good enchantments and I saw a respiration helmet I really needed. But if you couldn't tell, I was low on XP once again, so I spent the entire day getting XP again. Bro, what the hell? I got back and I got the enchantment on my helmet. Yes. Oh my god, that is beautiful. It was at this moment in time I felt like we needed to have a plan for the rest of these days ahead. I came up with 9 goals for me to hit, with the last one being, funny enough, waiting for the goddamn eggs to hatch. Okay, that's a lot to do. We're only on day 58, tomorrow will be day 59. Starting fresh on a new day, I started on one of the goals straight away, the paths. The path to the enchantment island was super easy and simple, very sleek, but the diagonal one, oh my god, I was struggling a lot. What the f have I made here? Hold on. What am I doing? But we eventually got there, and I was very happy with the results of the paths we had so far. This is taking shape. I spent the next 4 days getting XP, enchanting, getting XP, enchanting, getting even more XP, and enchanting. It goes on and on and on, okay? But I saw this little pigman riding a chicken in the nether. Yo! Oh my god. Is that rare? After I was satisfied with the enchantments I had, I took a very long, well-earned rest. But I think it's time we prepare ourselves for the end fight. I firstly had to get enough pearls, so I went trading for the majority of the day, and I got enough blaze rods as well to get going. And on day 66, we started our journey on finding the stronghold. And of course, the stronghold was over the ocean, making it just that more difficult to get to. After some digging though, we touched the stronghold and I got to the end portal. And to make sure we don't have the trouble of getting back to this portal, I built another portal for ease of access. Yeah, this isn't really the best of places for the portal to take us to. Well, after uncovering that portal, I then sailed back home. While sailing towards my island, I really wanted to continue making the farm bigger, and plus it was one of the tasks we had anyway. So I collected as much dirt as I could, and I started on one of the first farms, and that was to make a better place for the pigs. I didn't want to just leave them in this. It was like a small square pen. It's not very nice. Moving swiftly on, we began on making the mega farm. I wanted 2 sides, one full of carrots and the other one full of potatoes. This required a lot of dirt, and even some visitors started to creep in. Oh, what the hell? What are you doing here, broski? After the farm was laid out, I started to prepare myself for the end fight by making strength potions, slow falling, and fire res. I didn't want to risk anything, but whilst making potions, I thought I should make some more fire res potions and strength for raiding a bastion. This was also something that was on the wall of goals, and I needed to make sure I had some netherite for this fight. After brewing the potions, I got straight into finding a bastion, and surprisingly, actually, it didn't take too long at all. Oh, it is a bastion. It is. I slowly built upwards and saw how big this was. This was my first time ever doing this, by the way, so I was pretty shocked. I picked them off one by one and slowly got all the loot, which was actually very, very, very good. I really should have done this way sooner, to be honest. This looked and felt like a maze, can I just say. Plus, very dangerous as well, but luck struck soon, and we got a new pickaxe. Oh, what are the chances? That's the mother lode right there, boys. I worked our way around this bastion, and eventually we got to the main island, where there was actually some pretty good stuff. What's curse of mining? Netherite, yo. Okay, alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. Ooh. I quite frankly had enough of this place, to be honest, so I built upwards and I started going back home. But whilst at it, I also traded for more pearls. I got this like banner item from the bastion, and I was actually really intrigued to see what it was. Yeah, it was, to be honest with you, pretty horrible. I guess it looks... That's horrendous. I was exhausted, to be honest, so I spent the entire of the day fishing. I used the netherite we got, and I upgraded my pickaxe, and I also got a pretty insane bow from this bastion for the end fight. To be as prepared as I could be, I wanted to make sure we had the best enchants on everything. So I went to the nether for hopefully the last time to get as much levels as I could to make a good enough sword. After getting some levels from the nether, I did some enchantments, and I got a sword I was very happy to use. Okay, that's a decent sword. Something about harvesting and replanting these crops are literally just so satisfying for me. Like, listen to this. day 80, I realized I never really took a step back and looked at my island, so I did exactly that. We have definitely come a long way. I'm happy with this. We was making some really good progress, but something happened that I thought would never happen. Oh my god. We just need one of them to grow. Look, it's me, but smaller. What grew? Yes! It's taken us 80 days to make this turtle shell. Ah, look at that! No way! Look how sick that is! After they hatched, it was time for the turtles to be set free and to let them live on. But there's no stopping there. We had to carry on. One of the goals that we had was to make a new storage room. I don't want to bore you with the mining and the building and the chest being placed down with a pool in the middle and labeling everything, yada, yada, yada. But this took a whole 4 days, and this was the result of the room. I was personally very, very happy with it. Next on the agenda, we had to build a docking station. So I got the wood we needed, and I started building a small ship because, well, you need a ship to use for, like, a docking station, you know. Plus, it looks nice, okay? It looks nice. I, for one, would say I did a finely dandy job on that. I spent day 88 finalizing the docking station, and it was all finally coming together. And now all we had to do was one thing. Before we fight the Ender Dragon, I realized that we haven't beaten the Wither, so I wanted to try and get all the heads to beat it, but my luck was just not there. And I was only able to get one head, and mine was slowly creeping on the 100-day mark, so I halted it and I stopped. I guess we're gonna put this as a shrine on this side. I guess this is... The big day was coming, so to prepare, I meditated and I fished for the remainder of the day. Alright, okay, look, the time had come. We have come so far, and we were now ready to fight the Ender Dragon. I upgraded my sword to netherite, and away I went to that stronghold. Okay. Am I... No, yeah, I'm very f***ing nervous. Oh my god. Let's do it. Right, the fight was on, and I dug my way up, and the boss was right there. But the shaders I had on was dog. I mean, look at this. You can't see anything. This was not gonna work, all right? This was not gonna work. So I took each one of those beacons out. That was healing, well, the dragon. And after they was gone, I played the waiting game, and I used my bow to slowly kill the dragon. Oh, that does so much damage on him. Let me tell you something, though. This strength pot made my sword insanely OP. But we got the final hit, and we defeated the Ender Dragon, all from one small island in the middle of the ocean. Nut butter! Yo! I did it! Let's go, baby! Oh, lovely. I collected the egg and I made my way to the end dimension to get the dragon's head and the almighty elytra. And boy, was this a ride. And it didn't take long until we actually found a city. Lonely! There's a ship! Yes! You know, we were slowly making our way to the top, you know, and then we got to the ship. You can imagine the nerves are hitting in, and, well, this happened. No! Oh my god, no I didn't. I didn't just do that. Oh my god, no I didn't. I didn't just do that. I actually didn't just do that. No I didn't. No I didn't just do that. I can't believe I just did that. I pressed Q by accident. I pressed it by accident, dude. Yeah, I can't believe watching this back either. You know, I'm not kidding you. I spent another 3 days here trying to find a new city for all of the things that was just dropped into the void. But this time, I took extra caution, and I was not an idiot, all right? I was not an idiot. I kept it in my inventory, okay? After this, I flew back home, and thank God this was over, because never again am I going to be doing that again. All right, wait, I just said again 3 times. That's how flustered I am about this, okay? I then made a shrine as memory of what happened and of all of the accomplishments that we have made in the end. Dude. Yeah, never again. No. Nope. Oh, yeah. I then spent the rest of the day taking the crops down and replanting them. This actually ran through until the entire night. That's how big this farm was. And on day 98, I had plans to make fireworks for the last day of celebration. You know, this was a big moment for me, and I wanted it to make it even special for me and Trevor. Day 99. I gathered a bunch of glowstone and some other materials to make a 100-day sign floating right above the island. That does not look like a D. It does not look like a D. Oh my god. Day 100. For once, Trevor, you have left this world. It's been long, man. It's been really long. Then me and Trevor watched the sunrise appear and turn into day 100. 100, Trevor. Oh, yes. We did it. Day 100. Time I let you go and venture. Leave this place. Go. You're free, Trevor. Go, bro. Go.